Oh, that would be awkward. That would be
Julia
bloody
will tell
awkward.
us it did anyway. Silly.
That was sorry. I was not listening, and it's just so weird to just slowly come back into the room. Just, would you assist me in moving the wire? Why are you speaking like that?
Oh, I don't know. It's been a weird day, Kieran. Are we recording by the way?
We are now.
Anyway, welcome back to Definitely Serious.
I'm Kieran.
And I'm Joe. And we're back with a banger.
It was a banger.
It was. It
And a
started
boom.
as a banger.
Oh, no, if anything, it started as the opposite for you, so don't lie to your audience.
God.
You pathetic
Little man. Anyway, yeah, we're back.
Welcome back.
Yeah, we're doing...
The Holdovers.
Yeah. Not the movie I expected it was going to be.
But is it the one you deserved?
No, I
Or the
deserve
one
better. I
you
deserve better.
Or is it the one you needed to hear?
It's a lot.
Can't keep running forever.
Right, we're doing that at some point. But I think we've got some news.
We have. I've got some news, mate.
So do I.
So, I've had a busy week, mate. Just going to say some personal stuff.
Okay.
Not that personal.
Okay.
Sorry, does anyone else hear the audible gulp?
Yeah, sorry. I was like, are we really going there?
No, we're not good.
Okay.
But I went to London this past week.
Did you?
Yeah, I told you. I did tell you in text. I noticed you didn't, clock it. So I was like, that's... So you'd usually...
Was it the concert you went to?
Yeah.
I think we discussed it a bit last week, but go off, King.
Oh, did we actually?
Yeah, but go off anyway. We might not have shouted out the way we meant to shout out. If that's
I
what
saw
you're getting
Charlie.
at. The Definitely
The
Serious
Charlie.
Charlie.
Yes.
Part of the Definitely Serious crew.
Yes.
Unofficially, though.
Definitely Serious Limited. But yes, I saw Charlie. I had a really good time, mate. Spent a lot of money. Oh, yeah, because I told you about...
Oh!
that.
So basically, Kieran just murmured the word of a dictator, and it all came rushing back to
It
me.
all came... Oh, yeah, now I remember.
I don't think we'll explain that. We'll just say,
we
if
don't
you know,
need
you
to.
know.
If you know, you know.
Yeah.
I had a performance on Friday, mate. The big one. I had a big performance.
I also knew about this.
Did you actually?
Yeah, I did. Well, you said you broke up because
Oh,
and then you
yeah,
did
I
a
did.
performance on the
We
last day,
do
so you went out
speak.
It's crazy. That's almost like we're friends outside of the podcast.
That's crazy. It went really well, mate, and I'm really happy with it.
Did you? What was your part, mate? Can you give us a little taster? Can you actually?
So I was playing...
When do I get invited to one of these, by the way?
These you don't get shown in first year. They don't show you much to the outside. They focus on the building the craft.
It's like academy football.
Yeah, you've got to reach that point first.
Yeah, you don't want to build the ego up too much.
It's already there.
Yeah, we know.
I was playing Mark from Penelope Skinner's
Oh, okay.
Eggengrow. Who did you think I meant?
Just Mark.
I'm playing
Mark from Peep Show.
I wouldn't say no.
Which one was Mark?
David Mitchell.
Yeah. Sorry, lads. Okay.
Decent guy.
Describe Mark to me. What did you get a character sheet?
We build the character. You do a character list where you go through the entire play, mate,
Whoa.
and listing characters. To be fair, there was a lot of work put into it. It was
Okay.
about 3 months.
Was it good?
Yeah, I was happy with it. To be fair, mate.
Okay.
On a superficial basis, the guy's Barney Stinson. But when you actually take him seriously as a character, he's got some depth to him.
Really?
And
The
trigger warning,
character's got some depth to
he
him.
gets sexually assaulted. And he sexually assaults within the play. A lot of stuff happens in this play, mate.
Did you write that in?
What? No. Yeah, I built that for character.
sorry.
No, it's in the play. It's in the play.
So you built your own character sheet, but from like a pre-existing character, you just had to take stuff.
But I could build my own backstory as long as it didn't affect the stuff that was written.
Oh, headcanon.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, it was just interesting to play what a quote-unquote douchebag
I'd like him to do that every day.
would do if he was then assaulted. How would that break his just worldview?
Wow.
It was actually, I liked it, mate. Yeah. Did it with Abby and Jimmy. And then another girl called Amelia. She
Jim
was
the
there.
Fish.
Yeah, Jim the Fish. He went pretty good, mate. I'm happy with it.
Nice. Well
Yeah.
done, mate. Round of applause, Kieran. If you're listening right now, fucking clap. And I don't mean
They all
your
were,
hands.
mate. They all were clapping.
Were they?
They said, fucking hell, give him the Oscar. I said, hey, I don't want to graduate too soon. Don't want to show everyone else up.
I've got to put the work in just like the rest of you.
I'm not. I know I'm different, but don't treat me like I'm different. We all know it, and you know it deep down.
Yeah.
But don't show it too much.
Unlike Eilish, mate, you're not actually a nepo baby.
Yeah, seriously though.
Yeah, seriously.
That silver spoon's looking great.
That's weird.
What do you mean?
A silver spoon that's been up her ass is looking great. That's
Hold
really
up.
Weird,
Wait a minute. Someone ain't right. Yeah, so she's got another uncle.
Yes.
I told you.
Are you going to tell me?
I don't know if this one's not as big as a flex, but it kind of is.
As being.
But have you ever heard of Angus Thongs and Perfect Snogging?
Yes.
Yeah. So her other uncle, was friends with the writer of those books. Her and him and their partner.
Yeah.
They were good friends. So one of the characters in that book is literally based on him. She just wrote him again in the book, and he's like a fairly big part. And it's just Eilish's uncle who's just in that book, and very popular early 2000s film.
My uncle was a security guard at Fox's Biscuits. What was your uncle, mate?
The mechanic.
Yeah, it don't quite have the same ring to it as. So Peter Capaldi's coolest character, my uncle, and then this other really popular thing,
it's true.
My uncle.
My dad sat next to Hagrid on a plane once.
Your actual dad?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, sat next to him and I had a lovely chat with him for quite some time. Big guy as well, to be fair.
What?
Big guy. Yeah.
Why have you never?
I swear I must have mentioned this at one point during
mate,
our
it's like the
friendship.
thing earlier, mate. I swear I told you, but you'd forgotten.
Some things you've got to forget, though.
Oh, God.
God, it makes sense. We look fucking great, doesn't it?
Yeah. Okay, so shout out Eilish, you posh prick.
It does sound it as well.
I don't get that either, because ain't she from up north?
She's from Newcastle, mate. Born and bred.
I really don't understand how the fuck that's happened.
Yeah.
This is the hybrid.
Born in Seattle, by the way. I lived there for 2 years. I said, did you live there? Go up. And she went, yeah, 2 years. So you didn't then, did you? Tell me one memory. What's your news, mate?
I've got quite a bit.
Hello.
Oh, sorry, has anyone else seen that video of that guy punching a child?
Yeah, and mistaking it as a mannequin.
I think it's so funny.
Bro, haymaker as well. It's
so
an absolute haymaker.
Oh, it's so funny. Anyway, there's a remake of Tim Burton's doing it, by the way, which we'll discuss that in a second because I'm not sure on Tim Burton. He's set to direct an Attack of the 50-Foot Woman. It's a remake from the 1958 movie. That's an old poster for it.
Oh, God.
So, I'm kind of excited.
That does look kind of cool.
Kaiju vibes, but not quite.
Godzilla
versus who wins? If it's the people who...
What the dog doing?
What the dog doing?
I hope that didn't get picked up on the mic, man. They were
stopped.
loud.
Yeah. Right. So there's that.
Yeah.
You excited for that?
Yeah. Well, actually, to be honest with you, no.
I don't get how you're going to do it.
Because, Tim Burton is just not my style anyway, if I'm honest with you.
No, that's what I mean. It's not what I want, I don't think.
No, he's not the one.
So that's an L. That's an L. I've got another one.
Go on.
About Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, Gyllenhaal.
Oh, I can't believe I've just done that. Isn't his auntie Jamie Lee Curtis?
Yeah, something like
Amy Lee Curtis, by the way. Right.
I was going to let that slide as well.
I wasn't. An indie movie suddenly fell apart after he showed erratic behaviour. And I'm just going to list off some of this erratic behaviour. Stripping down to his underwear and diving into the freezing ocean saying, "When I see the sea, I swim in the sea."
Stop. Wait. When I see the sea, I swim in the sea. Move on. Nothing more needs to be said.
No. Constant script rewrite. Oh, why can't rewrite demands. Is that annoying?
Yeah, I would say that. Know your place. You're an actor.
Wow.
You're not the director.
Unless you're Henry Cavill in The Witcher show, in which you were in the right.
Yeah, but when you have a basis, yeah.
Yeah, fair point. He was doing his rehearsals. I don't know this person, so help me out. In a Pepe Le Pew-like accent. Le Pew? Pepe Le Pew.
That's not ringing no bells.
Me neither, but I imagine it's not what you meant to do script reads in.
Yeah.
And then he's saying set builders should sleep in their cars to prevent COVID spread. So I think
Where's he sleeping? In his trailer?
Yeah, I think that's just a classic case of I'm detached from reality because I'm fucking loaded.
What a twat.
Yeah, that's kind of annoying. 'Cause I sort of like.
This
Jake
might not be
Gyllenhaal.
true, to be fair, but if it is true,
Yeah.
you're a bit weird. Like, don't do that.
Yeah. Have you seen that clip of the MMA thing he did as well?
No.
He's doing an MMA movie.
Yeah.
And they've actually filmed parts of it like at official UFC stuff.
Yeah.
But there's some stuff and it's just cringe. You know, like when they're doing the ring walk.
Yeah.
There's he says something to the camera and it's just bad. It's just really bad, mate. So when that movie comes out,
We will be
we
there.
should watch it. I think it might be that one that Conor McGregor's in, Roundhouse. Or
Oh,
whatever.
okay.
That would make sense because it's a fighting movie and Conor McGregor's in it.
That would make a lot of sense,
That
mate.
would make an unbelievable amount of sense now I think about it.
Like, when I see a cage,
I fight in it.
I get in the cage. Sorry, that's an all-timer quote. When I see the sea,
I swim
I
in the
swim
sea.
in the sea.
And he's got to strip down naked to do it as well.
Yeah. Yeah, he's really in tune with nature and his ancestral history.
Yeah. Ancestral.
That's how our ancestors did it, mate. Get in the fucking sea.
Adam and Eve. Or Steve.
Oh.
We're inclusive.
Political.
Yeah, it's not political.
It's not, I was just...
It's human rights. And that actually was a bit political, so we'll wheel it back. Have you got some news?
You have, mate.
Okay, good.
Godzilla -1
Okay.
ends its theatrical run today after
Mhm.
only being planned to be in theatre for 1 week.
Mhm.
This was months ago we saw it now.
Yeah.
It has now grossed over 100 million worldwide, got an Oscar nomination, and is the third biggest non-English language film ever in the US.
Less than 15 mil, by the way. They're unreal. And the fact that that's just an Oscar nomination. Because I failed English. But if I'm not wrong, that implies singular.
Yes, it does.
Still can't get over that.
But mate, just take what you've got. You've got an Oscar nomination.
Mate, I've got another thing, by the way.
Ah.
Songs for films.
Yeah.
We did this last week about how the whole thing around Barbie's wrong because it's a film about women, but all the men shit's getting voted. I didn't clock the song "I'm Just Ken" got over the what I'm made for at the end of. Do you know that? Yeah, you know that really beautiful song that's actually sort of encapsulates the whole point of the film. Give it to the Ken one though. It sold the hoodies. I'm Kenough. Fuck.
Yeah,
off.
actually, that's something to. I thought what was I made for was in there.
You can't have two songs, can you?
I think so. I could be wrong there.
Mate, I don't even care to be fair.
So why make the point?
I'm gonna be
Ask
real.
yourself that.
I'm gonna be real. White Knight syndrome.
Bro just wanted the brownie points.
I had to fight your cause for you.
He wanted to look good. Bro thinks he's Mark from Penelope Skinner's play Eigen Grau, where he does do something like that.
I'm not a rapist.
No, he's not. No, but he does other things. He just tries to be a feminist.
Oh, okay, he does other
There's
things.
a line where he goes, "There's no history, herstory." He's trying to get with his feminine.
It's so funny. I'm nabbing that.
Oh, what? Having a drink with a feminist mate? What's weird about that?
This is top-notch banter. So is that thing funny as well?
What?
The thing you did. The
Yeah, it's meant. Yeah, that's comic. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I thought it was all serious because
No,
you immediately spoke about rape.
It's got multiple layers, mate.
Wow. So the
She's also the person who wrote Fresh Meat. Do you remember that show?
Jack Whitehall?
Yeah, that's the one.
Is that the? I get confused with that and another one.
No, it's that one.
There's the uni one. Then
It's
there's
the uni one. It's the uni one.
right, and not the school one.
Not the school one.
What's that called?
Not a clue.
But that's also good.
Oh, Bad Education.
Missy's in it.
Oh,
Mrs. the
yes, I know.
headmaster.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Another bit of news, mate.
Okay, hit me.
It's not too
Not physically.
interesting, but I'm gonna bloody say it.
Okay, go on then,
Just
mate.
because there's the Wonder Woman game, which hold up, don't turn off.
I already have.
It's just purely because it's made by the developers of Shadow of Mordor /War, which means it has the Nemesis system in. So maybe this game will be good. But then also, if I'm completely honest, I don't care.
You know what my opinion on that game is?
On which one?
Shadow of Mordor, mate.
What about it, mate?
Yeah.
Just say it now.
Yeah, like it's cool and all, but like, yeah, same thing over and over
Oh,
again.
that hyperfixation
Yeah,
lasted
sick.
like 4 days.
Yep. But when I tell you when it was on though, it was fucking on.
When it was on, he was having a blast.
Brother, I was so invested, and then I realised like it's actually just the same stuff, and I sort of want to do something different, and I can't.
I just can't.
I can't.
I'm trapped in here.
That's what it felt like.
I need to get out, boss.
I felt like a rat on a wheel, mate. But that could be cool.
Yeah.
It'd be better if instead of using that Nemesis system for just like IPAs every now and then,
Mm.
IPAs, that's not the word. IPs.
Yeah.
IPAs is a type of alcohol.
Yeah.
Do you know, like, just make like an original game that's not attached to previous form of
IPA
media.
is a type of alcohol. That's an all-timer as well for you, mate. Well done.
It
Carry
is.
on.
Indian Pale Ale, mate.
Ooh, look at
Oh,
him.
he doesn't drink, but he knows the
But
words.
he knows it. He's educated.
Another
He's
lingo.
crazy.
I've
That's
got
the
some
problem.
news.
Go on.
We need to think of another phrase because we've constantly just gone back and forth. I've got some news.
But we do have news.
We do got news. There's a teaser. We'll watch it after.
Yeah.
For a movie called In a Violent Nature. It's a horror movie shot from the perspective of the killer. And this excites me.
Now, what does it mean by shot from the perspective? As in POV?
Or
Because I don't
narrative.
Because I don't. No offense. I don't want Halloween / Friday the 13th vibes.
Well, funny enough you say that, because do you remember when we did an episode on Friday the 13th?
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it, check it out now.
Go watch.
And there was that bit where we were following Jason. It's actually not Jason. It's his mum.
It's Mummy.
Spoiler. And I said
Mummy.
I really liked that, and then they didn't do it for the rest of the film.
Mm.
This just looks like the whole film's like that. So like, I'm really looking forward to it. It does also. That is literally just Jason in the second movie,
Yeah.
by the way. But like, it looks good, so I'm excited for it.
Okay.
So we should watch it.
We definitely will, mate, if I'm honest with you.
Oh, that's fucking lovely, mate. That's just what I wanted.
So that's all you were taking?
Yeah.
Yeah?
That's all I was taking. See what we do off camera.
Toss that over here, mate.
Oh, sorry, Tom Garrett.
Hey.
Oh, I've got another interesting bit.
Yeah, hit me with it.
Matthew Vaughn says the studio wanted him to cut out the church scene from Kingsman
I saw that.
3 days, up until 3 days before the film premiered.
Why?
Obviously, because it's so incredibly violent.
Oh.
But then also, it's the best scene in the entire movie.
Boo-hoo.
It's the best scene in the movie.
Yeah, it's fucking
Imagine
amazing.
that film without that scene.
It's not as good. You're not getting a third film with Rasputin. Do you know what I mean? If it's not for that scene, you're never seeing the second one.
I saw a really funny thing about that.
You're not getting Pedro Pascal.
Is he in that?
The second one.
Is he?
Yeah.
The second Kingsman?
Yes. Oh, why do you always think I'm lying, mate?
No, I just need to see it. Is he the guy that dies at the start?
No, he's in it for quite some... He's the villain, mate. He's the American cowboy with a whip, electric whip.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Sorry.
That is a good little sound bit, if that's what you sound like, mate. Yeah.
Is he? Wow. I'm going to go on a limit. Acting is crazy.
Acting's crazy, mate.
It's crazy how that can happen, though.
Yeah.
I didn't know. What the fuck?
Just walk us through what you're going through right now, mate. This is a safe space.
I'm feeling like I'm missing my father. No, I'm joking.
And Pedro, in a way, symbolises that because, like,
he is daddy.
And we're moving on. That's enough of that.
I think that might be all the news.
I've got one, mate.
Okay, you hit me with
Just
that.
well, it's something that we've both
I
seen.
have another, but go on.
Okay. I will.
Go on.
So we've just looked. Obviously, we've covering all the Oscar films, but then I feel like it might reach a point where we get to the stage where not a lot of films are going to come out, and
Very possible.
there's some films coming out at our local cinemas.
Oh, but
That
also
I'll
probably yours as well, so you can't track down which cinemas. we're
Yeah,
in.
it's in many.
It's in all the cinemas.
So good luck,
in
Charlie.
New Zealand.
In Germany, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oui, mon vizier.
Nine. No, I'm joking. We won't go there.
We already have.
Mine.
Mao. That are just classic sci-fi films. It's Sci Fi Month.
You could say that.
I could, and that's what I did, and that's what the official
That's what it's actually
cinema
called.
says.
Yeah. That's why I did that.
That says that. So basically, that are showing DUNE. That's one of them.
Fire.
Interstellar.
Fire.
Christopher Nolan's best, I would say.
Ooh.
And then 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Fire.
What it didn't show you, and I forgot to show you, just for the future, Blade Runner 1 and Blade Runner 2, which
Harrison
is also
Ford Blade Runner.
yeah, and then Ryan Gosling Blade Runner, which is Denis Villeneuve, which is the director for Dune and Prisoners, all that sort of stuff.
Well, Kieran, that works out really well, doesn't it?
That works out really bloody well.
So, for reference, I've not seen any of them.
Oh,
Not one.
how bloody lovely, eh?
That's so convenient. And it's convenient that the first time we get to watch it is in cinema.
Oh, mate, I hope it's IMAX.
Mate,
as
you
well.
know what else is even more convenient? Dune 2's out soon. So not only...
When we hit you with the retrospective a week before, discovering
Dune. I
Dune.
get Dune first reactions, I get another one of his films in Blade Runner featuring Ryan Gosling to get a sense of the vibe.
Sense of who he is as a director.
And ironically, that's like, because I was, you know, when we were discussing it yesterday, what should we watch? It might have been this morning, because we're really organised. I was going to say, like, we should watch another one of the Dune guys' films so I can get a vibe. But, like, it was in the fucking stars already.
You have seen Prisoners as well, to be fair, haven't you? Do you remember when that was a long time ago? Hugh Jackman, Paul Dana, kids go missing.
Ooh, have we watched that?
I hope so.
I don't think I've watched this.
I think we did. I think we did it at You Know Who's.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, surprisingly, he gets another mention. Yeah.
Oh. Okay, I don't think I remember it, but I saw a clip of it recently and I wanted to watch it. In it one way he turns up to someone's house?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's, like, actually amazing.
Okay. We could do an episode on that. Why were we discussing that? It's by Denis.
Denis. He's French.
Denis.
It's Denis. It's Denis.
All right. What's Tim's name?
Who's Tim who?
Tim. The Tim. I'm not saying his name because Tim, who's related to Dennis. Come on, do the steps, mate.
Hold on, sorry. This is
a guy named Tim that's in Dune.
Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah, wrong. It's Timothy. Or something like that. He's French. But then you'll say it Timothy, but then you'll pull me up on Dennis, yeah?
I didn't fucking know, mate.
Off.
Is that how it is?
I think so, yeah.
Well, then why does he go by Timothy?
Because it's easier. Because what you've got to do, you've got to
but
kneel to the white man.
But everyone calls him Denis.
Did you not watch that film? Did you not watch Maestro?
Yeah.
Leonard Berney.
Yeah, true. Do
you know what I mean? That's just what you do, mate.
Like,
that's just what you do.
Do you know Julia's name's actually Yulia? And she only, we've been on this course in September.
She fucking loves Christmas.
She literally only said 2 weeks ago, "Oh yeah, that's how you pronounce it." I just didn't want to. I felt weird saying something. So Bros just kept that in.
You've seen it live, mate. That's why Timothy goes by Timothy.
It's just easier, mate.
It's just easier.
So Denis. No, so just think about it actually.
The Menace.
We're thinking these films. So you got 2001, which is Stanley Kubrick.
I've never watched any of his either.
You've got another Christopher Nolan banger,
which I've only seen Oppenheimer and Batman.
Yeah, and then we've got, what else did I say? Dune, Denis, Blade Runner, Denis, the other Blade Runner, Ridley Scott.
Oh, whoa! Is this one of the good ones?
Yeah,
because he's very hit and miss in it.
Yeah.
Is it a he?
Yes, it's a he.
It's right. I'll explain this. It's because the lead in Alien is a female, is it not?
Called Ripley.
That's why, because they're close.
Because their names are similar, and Joseph can't determine that.
That's just the name I associate with the movie.
That's fair.
Okay, so that's worked out.
What else was there? Did I say? I feel like I said something else there, mate, and I just
nothing. That's it.
Probably is more. That's the crazy thing.
Well, we brushed over Interstellar.
Oh, as well, actually. By the way, Les Mis is getting a re-release soon.
The movie.
Oh
my! We could do something cool on that.
It's anniversary, mate. We're getting content. To be fair to us,
it's working out well. We could do something there as well, because for those who don't know, we've seen
the on-stage version.
Yeah, so we'll tell you if it's good or not.
we are authority figures on this.
I've seen one
theatre
musical thing ever, so I am the definitive voice on it. That's what I like to think.
And I'm just so excited because obviously Dune 2 is nearly coming out.
Yeah, how soon is it, by the way? Because I think it's sooner than I
March
think.
1st.
January, February, March. Whoa!
Yeah,
the shortest month as well.
Yeah, well, it's a leap year, so don't worry.
1 extra day.
Woo!
Okay, that's cool. That's soon.
That's very soon. I cannot wait, mate.
So you're telling me basically everything after this week is one of them?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Me, when I watched this and realised that we're watching the new Star Wars, the new Lord of the Rings.
That's so crazy, because that's the exact piece of news I have to speak about. Multiple people have come out and said this is Denis's Empire Strikes Back. I think Nolan's the one who said that. So can you just explain to me what that means? What does that mean? Because when you say The Empire Strikes Back, I don't think of a director.
I think it's because a lot of tragic stuff is going to happen very soon. And
Okay.
a lot the Empire Strikes Back is where the Empire kind of wins, and it ends on a hopeful note. But
Is that the third?
second is the middle one. Everything kind of goes wrong.
If it was the third, that'd be really shit trilogy, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
We just lose.
it's over.
Bye.
Go home.
Yeah, see you in 20 years' time, mate, when we
And
milk it.
obviously, Empire was one of the biggest one, the most infamous. So I think if that's what they're going for as well, I cannot explain to you how excited I am
But
for this film.
I don't think of that. I think if you were to I think you'd do it directly. That just sounds like commercial.
Well, no,
type
because
vibe.
George Lucas didn't do The Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, exactly. Who did?
I can't remember his name.
Exactly. That is my point.
But he's fucking insane.
But that's my point. I feel like. Although what do I know? I'm not fucking Christopher Nolan. But is it well directed?
What is?
Empire Strikes Back.
Amazing. It's like probably the second. No, it's the best directed Star Wars movie.
Okay, we only need to watch Star Wars.
So I was ahead of the game.
'Cause I don't associate Star Wars with
Empire's.
directing, like
Yeah, no,
artistry. It's weird, that, isn't it?
Yeah, but it is.
I reckon that's the prequel's fault.
No, because they have got some good moments, mate. Well, the third one does. But anyway, that's a separate conversation.
I like the pod
time.
racing.
Yep,
I really like the pod
that's the thing.
racing.
Yep.
I like the racist mechanic as well. Shout him out.
That's crazy. Oh, what? Annie? Annie's at you, Annie.
Okay. Yeah,
Timothy.
mate. You do you, mate.
Timothy says Dune 2 might be the film he's most proud of. The quote tweet says, "It's the film I'm going to be the most honoured to witness in IMAX. I will be there."
So it's not Wonka.
No, it's not Wonka.
It's not Wonka.
I don't like the way you're speaking about Wonka though. Like, don't put it down.
Did you watch it?
What?
Wonka, have you watched it?
Yeah,
Oh,
you know
yeah,
I have,
yeah. Mate, the memory.
mate.
No, seriously, the
But,
memory.
yeah,
Okay,
do you know, by the way, I don't want to flex.
go on.
I get compared to Timothy like, all the time. Like, I was at the cafe near our uni the other day, and I was buying something, and she was like, "I saw Wonka yesterday, and it proper made me think of you." And I was like, "Hey, listen, you know, it's just how I roll."
Yeah, bro needs taken down.
No. And Becca unironically said, the character in Dune, and this has been said, and I agree that it's my sort of vibe, and I agree. So just suck on that, mate. Cry about it tonight.
All right.
Call me Timothy.
Oh, wow. It's nice having talented friends, though.
By the way, Becca watched Dune
Did she?
the other week. Fucking loves it, mate.
All right.
Loved the world building.
I can't wait to just hate it.
You're not going to hate it, mate.
No, but do you understand how hyped this has been?
Yeah, mate, it's so fucking good. The Shah Halud.
No, but the thing that people specifically hype up is world building as well, and that's like my whole shit.
I like the world building in this. Everything makes sense.
I did see a tweet about the book, and it's about some planet or whatever. Some people, they don't have water at all, so like crying.
The Fremen.
Yeah, it's like a couple. I was like, okay, that's kind of fire.
Yeah, it is, mate. And
That's
there's
fire.
no aliens in it or AI, and the in-law like reason. It's crazy. It all makes sense, mate. Like even the sandworms, the fucking biological aspects of how they would work on a sand planet. He's thought about it all, mate.
I like that stuff. That stuff tickles my pickle.
Mate, he's thought like, and to be fair to him, Frank Herbert, who wrote it, massive cynic, bro, hated how religion was used to control people. Biggest theme of the book is that. It's like a deconstruction of like the chosen one shit.
Okay.
And how people can use religion to fuel their own. It's crazy.
Mate, everything about this says I should like it.
Just saying.
But you underestimate my ability to hate.
No, mate, open your mind
Is
to
there
it.
anything we can watch before to get a taste of Timothy, or is this you think? Because you know my issue with Timothy.
No, but Timothy is insane. As an
Yeah,
actor.
no, but do you think this is the right thing to get into Timothy? Or will
I think so.
do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like, you know how the hatred can blind.
You need
So
to
like,
just get
I want to see it unblinded.
Mate, there are other attractive men in the world. It's okay.
Oh, it's the talent as well. That's fine though.
He's really talented. He's funnier than you as well.
Okay, that's
No, to be fair, I can almost say for sure. That's just not true, man.
that's really annoying. Cause my only counteractive, I was going to say like at least I tell funny jokes, but before I got a chance to say that,
I know you do well.
oh no, it's fine though.
No, it's fine, man, isn't it?
No, it is.
Yeah, and it'll be a good first impression.
Listen. I used to get compared to Harry Styles a lot. Suck on that.
Good, mate. I'm glad you did.
It was just white guy with long hair. I'm going to
There you go.
The Tash don't help either. He copied me, by the way. Have you noticed he shaved his head after me and all? I'm not saying Harry Styles is copying me.
But he's on to the docu-series pod.
But I'm that guy's dad from the Holdovers.
Oh, they're putting something in my food.
They're putting something in my food. Harry Styles has got cameras in my room.
Last bit, just before we get onto the film.
Oh.
Can we replace the Taylor Swift Eras Tour popcorn bucket for the DUNE Shai Hulud sandworm bucket that looks like a fleshlight?
Okay, you've said it now.
These things exist.
It does look like that, though. Yeah, we'll get one.
Yeah, thank you.
For prop
purposes.
For prop purposes.
For prop purposes.
For propping something up, if you know what I mean. Me. I'm about to defy gravity with this thing, you know what I mean?
Ooh, he thinks he's in a musical right now.
Nah, I can't sing.
So just to start off, before we get into the Holdovers.
The Holdovers.
This was 4 days ago. A group of 40 people got locked in a theatre during a screening of the Holdovers after employees forgot they were there. And I quote, "At that moment, we just wanted freedom. We didn't know how to proceed. It's like we were orphans there." How does that quite make you feel?
Much like the people in the film.
Yeah.
No, I read this before watching the film, and I thought, haha, you're so stupid. You idiots. I would have killed myself. I would have actually ended my life,
What do you mean you're not going to let me out?
No, seriously, if you just made me watch that film and just sit in that room for like another hour or so, I'd actually go mental. We'd have an emergency meeting.
So what did you think of the film then?
It made me
Joseph?
very depressed on like a very personal note. It was a good film though.
Well, if I'm honest with you, it's fucking amazing, mate.
It was really good. The first 10 minutes or 15 or whatever, wank.
I don't think they were wank. It was just a slow burn, mate. It
I
took
just
time
didn't
to get
care.
into it.
It was literally just shots of things and occasional dialogue.
It's true.
And
What was it you said at the start, mate?
Right, there's a jazz bit of music before the this is before the movie even starts, by the way. So just for context, this is how ahead of myself I got. I said it was the spiritual successor to Monsters Inc. Do you know why? I heard jazz music.
And he saw the cool funky logo and stuff.
Yeah, like it looked Monsters Inc. didn't it?
Yeah, Monsters Inc.
And then it started, and I was like, it sort of is. You know, when it started with them on the choir, I was like, this is just Mike and Sully doing push-ups. Brother, I was doing the mental gymnastics.
This has to be it. This is what I need. I'm going to be that guy again, mate, but that big light's really hurting my eyes. Like, I physically can't keep my eyes open. That's why I'm just looking down this whole recording.
What the fuck is wrong with him?
No, but seriously.
Bro's the opposite of colourblind. He sees the colour a bit too much.
Mate, I literally just that's why I was just glancing at you very briefly because I just couldn't see anymore, mate.
Right, sorry lads. We're leaving this bit in again like we did last time.
Yeah, it'd be funny,
You feel the inconvenience I feel.
My eyes really hurt.
So how's this going to work when we go visual, when we've got fucking lights?
Yeah, but it's not going to be like a big...
No, it is. That's exactly what they are. They're big lights. No, they've got filters on them, don't they?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay.
It's not good, because from my angle, it's just the light bulb, mate. And as I said, that yawning.
Yeah, to be fair, when I'm sat, I can't see it.
Yeah, it's just...
Okay. You know what?
It's weird. I don't know what that was, because I just felt something make me switch. Because I was fine until literally like a minute ago. And then I was like, my eyes are like really hurting. And I could just see it. Like,
did they feel like raw?
Did you not see me like doing that? Like
I did, but mate, that's the least weird hand movement you've ever done.
Oh.
Turn the fan on! We'll cut it.
Well, if we just turn the... No, I don't mind. So, from my perspective... Yeah. From my personal view, I bloody love this film, mate, and it's up at the top one. It's getting 5 straight off the bat.
All right,
it's getting 5, mate.
Bro gives 5's way too much now.
No, I don't. Oh, mate. First, I wasn't giving them enough, and now I'm giving them too much.
Where's
mate.
the 3.5 gone?
Where's
the 4?
I'll give Maestro a 3. So.
All right, what do you know? I give it like a 4. I really like Maestro.
Yeah,
4.5.
It's a solid 3.
I think the entire rating system's bullshit anyway, to be fair.
There you go, mate.
It's called civil disobedience.
What's that?
Shout out that guy in Holdovers. He didn't cut his hair.
Ah, yes.
Bro
yes.
was right.
All right, Joseph. 3 years ago.
Yeah, seriously though.
Another thing this film reminds me of, right? So, I didn't know what to expect from this.
I thought it was funnier.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a comedy.
Yeah?
No. Wasn't.
It wasn't, mate.
It was very... For me, it was very wholesome. My God, it was just so wholesome. Like, it made me feel positive. Even though, like, the stuff in it was quite rough, it was just like there was a general positive undertone.
I want to know how you came out of that feeling positive. I came out of that you needed a fucking counselling session, brother. I'm not even joking.
What part did it switch for you, mate?
Are we really getting into that?
No, but it's the humanity. There's a lot of humanity in it. It feels very human.
It does.
And I liked that. It was just very... like, this is just boomeranging...
Boomerang it, mate.
Boomerang
no,
it.
wait, that's a fucking...
We're coining it now.
That's a definitely serious staple now.
Boomeranging it. The bit where the lady visits her sister...
Yes.
And the bit where she comes in, they hug...
Yes.
And then it cuts to them just, like, talking nonsense on the bed.
Yeah. Yeah, no, keep going.
And I'm just like, this is what it's all about. Just life, innit?
And it's fucking boomeranged, mate.
Just bloody caught it.
It's come back round. Fucking hell.
Woo!
That's a good point.
But it was just like so like wholesome. It was like that's what she needed this entire film, and it was so nice to have her. And then when she got the middle name was going to be Curtis.
God, it's so heavy, isn't it?
It's heavy. It's so heavy.
This was more scarring than Saltburn. You know what I mean?
This has brought up trauma.
Oh God. No, it's really nice though.
His performance as well. Is it Paul Giamatti?
Paul Giamatti.
In like genuinely
Unreal.
Insane performance.
He's in something soon.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, and I can't remember what. So that was the point I was bringing it up. That boomerang has not come back. It's lost, mate. It was a frisbee.
Oh no, it's in the fucking sea. I can see it floating away.
You know what's got to happen?
That's not the sea. That's tears.
Oh,
from the film.
Yeah. Oh God, it was so sad. Right, Paul Giamatti were good. The young kid, can you find out his name?
I can, mate.
Because
can get on that right now.
You know what? We're not going to fact check it. I'm going to trust my memory.
Okay.
He was one of 2,000 people who auditioned. He's never done alt before. Mm-hmm. This is his first ever thing. You know the young kid?
Mm-hmm.
Can you...
Yeah, sorry.
What's his name?
Sorry, I have it. I was just reading the guy's life. No, you know what depresses me, mate? Is younger than us.
That's fine. I'm talented in my own way, mate. I'm talented in my own way. That's what we'll... That's the mantra. Fucking hell, is he actually?
2002. Bo's just been in the Holdovers. Give a really good performance.
Fucking hell, I hate this. It's worse than see. I remember when I was like 16 and I saw someone played for United.
Yeah.
And I was like, I've just sat my fucking GCSEs and he's making his debut for Man United. We were the same age. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but has he got a podcast?
Whoa, 30 lessons in a day, mate. I don't think he does.
What was that?
I'm shaking the
so
demons
you are
out.
correct, mate. He made his debut acting role in The Holdovers.
Yeah.
He's been in 2 other things that appear on Letterboxd. It's this thing called Rumours, which is based on a play. So it was like not a big thing. And it's weird. He was in the Frankenstein radio show in 2020. I don't want to... like when you were just speaking about it then, I was like, he's giving Frankenstein vibes. And I don't know why he would actually play a good Frankenstein.
Fair enough. I don't know about Frankenstein, so I believe you.
He fits the vibe. Not the monster. Because Frankenstein is the doctor.
Oh my God, I've just fallen for that.
You silly goose. Oh God, he's been in loads of things, this Paul. He is in Saving Private Ryan. He's in The Truman Show. That I don't know. Yes, I do. Not a big role. Oh my God. Do you know what else is in, mate?
Go on.
Robots. Tim the Gate Guard. Do you know that? Do you actually know who that is?
It's the prick who at the when he's trying to get in and he's like on a weird thing and it looks like he's got a stick in him and he goes like and laughs at him.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
That's him. God, I love robots. It's such a good film.
Is in the original Planet of the Apes?
Right, are we just gonna
read
his fucking letterbox?
Going through it. Sorry, mate.
Read his IMDb page, why don't we?
Where was he born? Spider-Man 2 as well.
Where was he born?
I'll tell you, mate. Yeah, it didn't bloody say, so we're not going to go there. But he was born in June 6, 1967.
I can't believe it. He's older than us.
Oh my god.
It was a good film though.
It was a good film. I enjoyed it took me a while to get used to the directing style.
I was in there, mate.
What?
I was in there.
Yeah.
Slightly inconsistent, but
In what way?
just I don't know. I feel like a few of the shots.
Mm.
You know that classic zoom out,
Mm-hmm.
or it was a zoom in on some occasions.
Yeah.
They didn't use that enough.
Okay.
I like it when things become like a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
One thing I will say, they did the timestamp thing properly. Fucking hell. You don't understand. As soon as that first one came up, brother, I was ready to hate. I was ready.
Your obsession.
I was like, I can't wait for them to fucking sack this off in 20 minutes. But they didn't. And I really appreciate that. So that was one bit that was consistent.
Yeah.
But then I felt the vibe.
For me, at first, it felt like as if everything was like a tiny bit zoomed in. This is a bit of a rogue reference, but you know on your TV when you turn to the aspect ratio?
Yes.
And you accidentally do it where it's a bit zoomed in.
Yeah.
You can just tell something's off.
Do you know what I do it on? I do it on YouTube. You can do it on YouTube so
with
it
the
fills
zoom.
the screen. But then bits are missing, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, something's not right here.
This isn't the same.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't.
But then I got used to it, and I was like, oh, actually, this kind of helps me feel like
All right.
the kind of vibe.
Okay. One thing I did feel, obviously it was set in the 70s.
Mm.
By the 70s, I mean literally 1970.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't feel like it, really.
It didn't, but
There
it
was
felt older
one
than
bit
it
that
was.
did. It did feel...
But they were quite remote as well.
Yeah, it was sort of... It didn't need to be in the 70s, really, did it?
No. But,
Fuck it, I don't care.
yeah.
One scene that did feel like that time period.
Mm.
Do you remember when they were discussing the weed
Mm-hmm.
in the beginning of the movie?
The Devil's Lettuce.
The Devil's Letter. It just gives me like Ferris Bueller vibes. I don't know why.
Yes.
Like it felt
Yeah.
like. I may be wrong because I've never seen it,
Mm-hmm.
but from what I've heard, it gives the same vibe. Breakfast Club. It had sort of that vibe.
A
It might
bit,
just
yeah.
because it was teens and they were wearing
Mm-hmm.
70s. Do you know what I mean? But
Mhm.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I liked it. But then one thing I did like.
Yeah.
The small cast.
Yeah, it was very
I really
contained.
like films that aren't. Do you know, like,
I'm
why
glad
is
it
there so
got.
many people?
I'm glad at that point, when it got rid of everyone to go on the skiing trip.
Yeah.
I'm glad that happened. Got rid of them other losers.
Yeah, because I'm not going to lie, that other guy was just ruining my enjoyment of the
Yeah, it
movie.
was just like we get it. You're a twat.
And I was like, oh, we'll get some form of redemption thing.
Mm-hmm.
None. He's just a dick.
Yeah.
So
that's
like,
just
I'm
the
glad.
world, mate.
I'm glad they took him out of the movie.
Cantiga.
I like the little Korean kid.
Yeah.
He is actually Korean, so relax.
Yeah.
I like the Mormon kid,
Yeah.
and I like the long-haired guy. They were all sound as fuck.
Yeah. The long-haired guy.
That
was
other
cool as
guy
fuck.
though,
Kill
twat.
him. He should have thrown himself in the river.
Nice hair though.
Yeah, I agree with the directing thing, because I don't know if you noticed it. It happens once, to my memory, near the end of the film. They do a very quick transition, and then they do do you know the Star Wars transitions where it's just like a slideshow presentation?
Didn't
to
even notice
PowerPoint.
it.
It was so weird. I was just like, is that just...
They did have some weird transitions though.
It was nice, though, but where did that come from?
Yeah. Do you know one thing that really weirded me out?
Yeah.
Did he break the fourth wall?
When he looked while he was
Yeah,
running.
when he was running away.
I don't think it's supposed to be one of them. It worked at grabbing your attention.
But like, he looked at me. Like there was other times where he was in, but he wasn't looked. You know, there was a time where I think he popped his head round somewhere to insult that guy's mother right at the start. But that he wasn't looking at the camera then. But that one he was literally looking at the
looked straight
camera.
at the camera.
So what's that about? Was that a mistake and they just
I
left
don't
it
think
in
no. I
type
don't
thing?
think it was anything to just because in his he was just looking exactly where the camera was, but he wasn't looking.
Yeah, but that's like the number one rule, isn't it? The camera's not there unless the camera is there for a specific reason.
No, but
so
you
why
can
did
look at something, it be where the camera is.
Yeah, like look past it.
Yeah,
But he was literally.
no, but like just I know
Did
this
you
is
not feel it?
a rogue example. Peep Show. They're looking at the camera, but they're not breaking the fourth wall. They're just looking at the camera because that's where the eye line is. Like you can do it.
So what's the difference between breaking the fourth wall and looking into the camera?
Actively engaging with it and acknowledging that it's a camera.
But could you? I
his
got
was
that.
just-
I
his
got
was
that
just-
vibe.
But that's more interpretive. He was just looking like if he spoke.
It was his face and everything, though. Like, do you know when they give
Maybe
you a
it
look?
was. Maybe it was.
Do you know, I've just clocked. It reminded me of the Ferris Bueller cutscene.
What at the end?
Yeah, where he's just talking.
Maybe. Could
like,
be that.
It did
Could be.
something about it. Something
I know what you mean when he's chasing him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's up the steps. Something in his face looked like he looked at us, sort of like we're in on. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Maybe that's
I'm
what
really
he was
doing
going
it.
for.
If so, I really liked it.
I did like it, but I do remember being like, oh, hello.
Is that fourth wall? Is it not?
What's he doing? He's a prankster.
Ooh. Shout out the woman.
She was amazing.
Unironically, yeah.
Like, amazing.
Like, really good.
No, like one of the highlights. You've got nothing bad to say about her. I like how she kept it real. All the conversations between them felt like really adult.
Yeah.
Like she'd humble him, but like not in a cruel way. She'd be like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, like healthy.
Yeah.
Like my favourite example of that, the party, and obviously she's got drunk, sad about her dead son. So then they're outside, and then he says his dad's dead, and then she kicks off at Big Paul Giamatti for saying like, "That's the." I don't care if he's a dick. Around Christmas, you don't tell a kid who's not wanted by his parents that you don't want him. That sort of thing. And I was like, and then immediately after that, she went, all right, come on, let's go, I'm cold. And I like that, because that's what it is, innit?
Yeah, it's just fine.
Like, you've been a dick here, pal, but I'm not. But then we'll just move on from it. I really liked that.
It was lovely.
And then I also love her as a character. She's having a breakdown because she's missing her dead son because it's Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
And she's got the strength, knowledge, and integrity to
Legacy as well. Let's not forget that bad boy.
LSI. Yeah, she's able to come out of her cesspit of her dead son to call out Paul for being a dick to thingy.
Mate, that scene in the kitchen at that party was fucking...
Again, something about it being real, the way he shut the door.
Yeah, he was just like, right,
I don't know what it was, but something in me was like, shit.
Because he was like, that's when... Because he knew she was upset, and then when she's like that, I was like, oh, this is bad.
Yeah, no words spoken or anything.
Just let me shut the door.
Put my Jim Beam down. Also my favourite bourbon, by the way.
And the little pipe, he's loving the pipe.
Yeah,
they do look so cool, but the mouth cancer's crazy.
I can't speak.
Game
is the game.
The game is the game.
Nah, you do what you do.
Oh, I had something there. Hold on.
Was it AIDS?
You can do better than that, mate.
Okay. He's not even funny anymore.
Oh, no, it's in his head, though.
Oh, seriously, though, this is a really dark time for me. And not because Kieran's made me turn the lights off.
You know, the worst part is the computer screen's out in my eyes, but I'm just powering through
What's
it.
actually up with you?
I don't know, mate. I don't know. It's not like hurting, but it's just...
Irritating.
Yeah, it's actively...
You are actually autistic.
Oh, wow.
No.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Look who's speaking.
And I'm not saying I'm an expert. But seriously, the light thing is a thing, so you should really...
Is it actually?
Yeah, light sensitivity, yeah, you should really look into it.
No, but it's these lights. It's your light in particular.
No, because it's really funny, because anywhere I am, it's the light. Because even at You Know Who's, the light was an issue.
Oh, no. And do you remember it was an issue for me?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's you've only got an issue with lights when you're around me, but at a house...
No, hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. We're not ready for that conversation just yet.
Oh God. I make you allergic to light.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
the
I'm
only
I'm like the guy from Better Call Saul. Like, there's too much electric near me. I've got the tinfoil cape on.
Is that the guy with the battery in his pocket?
Yeah. I am not crazy.
I'm not crazy.
I am not.
And then it's really funny because then it cuts to the judges, and then you're like, "Shit,
you are the
bro
crazy
is
one.
crazy."
It's
and
the scene. Sorry, mate. We're talking about Better Call Saul, right?
And it got that in the scene that's got that shot of the exit sign as well. Yeah.
Absolute masterclass of an episode.
The foreground shots in the back. That I really
Series
like.
3,
I'm a fan, mate.
Episode 6, Chicanery, I believe it might be.
Get a life.
I don't want to. It's a bloody good show.
We should do a review on Better Call Saul.
You think we're not going to... When it gets really bad, we're not just going to do series at a time?
Episode at a time.
Yeah, we've got years in us, mate. We've got years in us.
Mate,
Don't
we've
worry.
got the classics to go through. Classic Doctor Who. We will be there.
We're just going to be going forever.
Mate, wait till we get on Coronation Street.
I'm starting from the beginning.
Bro, I started hip hop from the start. When does Tupac appear? And it's just that clip of the people in black and white.
Hold up, they're building up to him. They're building up to him.
The Noah's Ark rap, have you heard that?
Yes, I have.
That just started hip hop, mate. Where's Kendrick? Where's Drake though?
Where's Kanye's samples? Where's Donda?
Where's vultures?
So the scene.
Is it dropping?
The scene.
Oh yeah, go.
In the at the party, because I'd seen this. This is what made me want to watch it. It was the scene where he's just staring into space after she gets up and goes to the husband, because he thought.
Oh, he thought he was getting some tail.
He's getting a bit a bit funky.
A bit of the DUNE 2 popcorn bucket.
If you know what I mean. He thought he was just getting happy, and no words. It's just that silent stare. One of the best moments in the film.
Yeah, it's
really good shot. Like the guy, he's just like, oh, it's actually so sad.
It is really good, isn't it?
It's really dick, because he was like, oh, I thought, oh,
yeah, tell me about it.
yeah. Bro, relate to him.
It was that scene. As soon as they got to the house party, bro.
It all changed.
No, from that house party till the end of the film, my eyes were just teared.
Yeah, I'll be honest, mate, because I noticed your body language was different. Like, just not like crazy.
Do you know what? Genuinely, for a second, I was like, he can't see the weakness.
No, but I know. I was like, one, he sat up, and he's like, you had your foot over like this, and you're just like messing about with the thing. He was like,
I don't even remember that.
Oh, he's doing his hands to feel, so he's doing something.
Yeah.
And it's like he's being weirdly still. And then I swear, at some point, I heard a sniffle.
Oh yeah.
But I was just like, that could have been anything.
Mate, you've never seen a man wipe his tears so subtly. Scratch my face with my watch, by the way, because my fucking sleeve
Made
moved.
himself cry even more.
Yeah, my sleeve moved mid-wipe, mate, so... Turned me into Freddy Krueger out
But
here.
I was just like, oh, that's weird. That it's just... And even when I was laughing at the jokes, I'd get a... It wasn't...
I remember that specifically.
You know the one?
Because I was like, I've got to laugh here so this don't become a thing, but I don't find it funny because I'm really thinking about something else right now.
It was the, you are penis in human form. Normal Joseph's laughing at that. And I remember I laughed, looked at you, and you went... And then you started laughing, but it was so...
I could feel you looking at me for waiting for the... he finds it funny too.
Just like, that's weird that these are just... He's not reacting to this. Not even a... It's a blank stare.
So, what do you think the thing of this film is,
The message
mate?
of this film.
Yeah, because I think it's the power of a positive male role model.
I agree.
Wow.
Let me think if I can think. As well, just being more hopeful in life, I guess. And
Here.
because like Paul's, I was thinking about this, by the way. I'll lighten it up just a bit.
Yeah, go on. Cheers,
Paul's
mate.
character was definitely me at 18, where I was like mentally already an old person, and just like oh, sex is fucking. Even though I was even though I was a bit crazy.
No, to be fair, you
But then I went off it because I was just like, nah, I'm all about the mind.
Yeah.
All about enriching my mind. And
Yeah.
I was just like, fuck all this young people shit. I was being old. Bruh, when he mentioned Marcus Aurelius as meditation.
That's actually so funny.
Because that's
I
literally...
rib you for that constantly. That exact book. Not just philosophy in general. It is like one of the most popular books. But do you know what I'm saying?
It's at my bedside all the time.
Get a fucking life, mate.
But it's actually me. And we are back after I almost choked. I was just choking up thinking about Marcus Aurelius and everything he went through.
It's such an emotional book.
To answer your question, yes, you should read it.
Should I?
Yes, it's amazing.
No,
and
but...
I have when he was like, it's like the Bible for me, if I believed in that sort of thing, and that's literally how I speak
you
about
know what?
it. Sorry, I had to plug my charger in again.
No,
Sorry.
we're so professional. At the studio in Manchester, we've got not the London one,
Not the London one.
at the Manchester one.
That's
all
the one.
the tables, the entire surface is a wireless charger thing.
Yeah, and it just wasn't working, so I just had to switch to wires.
Yeah.
For this one session, but
Yeah.
we'll be back to normal.
They have
the
the
next
most
one.
expensive wires you've ever seen, though.
But yeah, it's literally one of the best books of all time. Everyone should read it. And if I'm honest with you, it made me want to read it again. You shouldn't read it like a book. You should read little bits at a time. There's sections of it. I think it's either the first or the second. Skip it. Because when he said it doesn't mention God, it's a lie. It mentioned the Greek gods. And a lot of it is just him thanking important people in his life.
Right.
Like in how they formed him and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
amazing. It's actually fucking amazing. But yeah, anyway,
Okay.
I agree with what you said while I stopped it to plug in the wire, sorry, because the wireless broke.
Yeah.
The cover in that was shit.
Yeah, it was your Shakespeare GCSE English books.
But it
you
was
buy.
the 70s, I'll let him go. Well, it's probably for the college thing he was at.
Oh, probably.
Because he did have a box of it, didn't
That's probably why they looked like it.
Yeah.
Because he works at school. The entire
Thought
film
about
is set in
that.
a school. My God.
And even when he was at the fucking that bar, and he just started like reciting like Greek mythology.
Yeah.
It's actually me. Like he's actually me.
How come you never recite Greek philosophy around me, mate?
I've done Icarus before, mate. Ask me about Crete. Really related to him, but it's just like the thing of like even he changed. Everyone kind of changes over this film, but it's, as well, like everyone's going through their own thing. Because even he's got his own issues.
That's another thing I noticed.
Because even someone as perfect as him lied to that other person.
Yeah, even that scene in the bar where he pays for the guy's drinks and he points out how many people do you know they've had their hand blown off. And I was like, I'm going to be honest, I didn't even think of that.
Everyone has their thing.
Yeah. So he's probably just in a mood all the time because he's missing a fucking hand. Do you know what I mean? But there was a lot of them themes.
Yeah.
Everyone's got something going on.
Yeah.
Like literally fucking everyone.
And like, you know, like he changes over it. Like he becomes a more nice person. In a way, even though he loses his job, he wins.
Yeah.
Because he's in touch with his emotions again. He's getting out of here. He's going to go and see the ancient world rather than just reading it in books.
Yeah.
There's a quote from Lord of the Rings, mate.
Go on.
Actually, no, it's from The Hobbit.
Hit me with it.
The world isn't in your books and your maps. It's out there. Go see
That's
it.
actual flame.
Go see it. And it's Gandalf who says that.
Wow.
It's facts. Like, he loves ancient history.
Wow.
Go to Greece then. Go to Rome. Like, even that bit with the depression bit, you know, where he notices the pills.
Yeah.
And then it's because he has them too. Everyone has their own thing.
Yeah. And they're actually...
Keep that bit.
Yeah. And they're actually more similar than the thought. Because obviously they're literally exact opposites. You know, one's old, one's young, blah, 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 blah. But then... when you get down to it,
they're just humans, mate.
Brother, at the end of the day, we're just eggs. We all look the same on the inside.
Ooh.
Shout out that one tweet.
That's
It's a picture of a guy who's just cracked 2 eggs, mate, and he's like, look, same.
Something to ponder there, lad.
Something to fucking ponder. Like suck on that Marcus Aurelius. I'm the modern day Marcus Aurelius. Suck on that.
That made you feel good, mate?
Yeah. Yeah, it did, actually.
That
made you feel good.
I really like the music choice as well in this film. The like country type thing.
I did.
Just maybe it was just I felt
Fit the vibe.
calm. I felt calm.
It fit the vibe.
Yeah, I was just like I just do like the aesthetic of like a long lost town in America that's not that big. If I'm honest with you, mate, I think this is one of the best films of last year. It's weird that this is a Christmas film as well. We haven't even introduced that.
Yeah.
Amazing Christmas film. Because it's not too Christmassy, but it is. I get the Christmas vibe.
Yeah, because like if this was a Christmas film, they do sort of hint on it. Oh, you can't around Christmas. It's all about family, but they don't shove the Christmas bit in too much, and you sort of get the vibe. It's all year round. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I don't know how they did that. Do you know like Home Alone when they all get back and they're like, oh, you're meant to be with your family on Christmas. This it didn't. It wasn't that in your face.
But yeah,
it was
like,
better.
I was emotionally invested in it. As well.
I felt it more. In the fact that they didn't go, oh, look at this, look, happiness, Christmas, woo.
Woo.
You know what I mean?
It's lovely. I loved it. I felt very nice.
The dad, not mentioned that.
Oh, shit,
Bro
yeah.
just lied about his dad dying.
Yeah.
But then it turns out it's because he actually is dead, because the dad he once knew is no longer there.
Deep.
True. I'm wrong, though.
Oh,
I think they're putting stuff in my food.
Horrible scene, but obviously really effective.
Oh, God, it was, wasn't it?
Yeah, like really effective.
Fucking hell, man.
Powerful.
Do you think that the janitor and the cook got together?
Yeah, I hope so.
I like to think so.
Bro's got the Riz. So when I was doing that during the film, he's got, and when I was like, he's got the Joseph Riz.
You mean just staring at a girl's tits?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, which is true. Bro's none of 2 seconds, he wants her. Me when I work at Kex.
No, he's fucking not. No, he's fucking not. No, he hasn't. I'd forgotten about that.
Of course you have, mate.
Oh my God.
And then obviously when I saw Paul, I was like, oh, he's got the Kieran Riz when he was just waffling.
Pulled out Marcus Aurelius.
But I was talking about fucking philosophy. He's got the Kieran Riz.
That's actually crazy, though. Wow.
Yeah, honestly, do you think his performance is Oscar worthy? Paul's? I honestly do.
This is the issue, lads. Yeah, but then when you line it up with the other things.
But just because he wasn't
Oscar worthy, yes.
Yeah. No, I could see if he won, I wouldn't be annoyed. If I'm honest with you.
You can male. Who's so he's lead.
Yeah.
Who else is a lead male?
Killian, Bradley, Cooper.
Maestro.
Yeah, Maestro. Yeah. I can't remember who else actually. He's close to Killian should win.
Co-worker movie. He's gonna win. That's what Saltburn is. I couldn't figure out the word for it.
Yeah.
Saltburn's a co-worker
like
movie.
Like, have you seen?
Yeah, do you know when I was like, they think it's this, but it's not actually that extreme.
I honestly think his performance was amazing.
So do I.
And I'll be honest, this might be the second favourite of last year for me.
You got to remember, it's been a long year. Was John Wick last year?
Yeah.
John Wick was 2023.
Let me cook on that. Let me think about it.
Because we started the podcast August.
July, mate. Can't remember. It's your birthday.
Yeah, we didn't upload till August, though.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we went 3 weeks in advance, didn't we?
Oh,
and then
smart.
that went out the window. And we're recording a day before. It's been a busy week.
Well.
So
anything you want to say on this, mate? Anything else?
Not on the movie, but I'll just end it on a slightly happier note. Have you seen the Suicide Squad movie? It's just coming to my head, and I'll just drop this at the end of the thing.
Yeah, the James Gunn one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the game. Sorry.
Yeah. What about it?
Have you seen that thing about the Green Lantern ring
with Green Shark?
The shark, King Shark.
King Shark, yeah.
Green Shark.
Green Shark.
Bro thinks it's them chain of pubs.
Green King. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh,
that's weird, 'cause his name's King Shark.
That would have been good.
Oh, Green King Shark.
Edit that, make it look like we did it on purpose.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I have seen it. Yeah,
Yeah, what do you think of it?
I don't care. It's cool.
Exactly.
I couldn't give a shit about the Green Lantern law.
Yeah, and also...
But it's cool.
Also, it's a replica ring. The whole point, they make it so it doesn't affect the law at all.
Oh.
So it's fine.
Yeah, good.
And even if it did, it's cool. Fuck off.
And but then again, we wouldn't say this if this was like damaging Elder Scrolls law. We'd be like, no, you don't understand. You can't just do that with Daedric artifacts.
Okay, you've said something.
You can't do that with Daedric artifacts.
I'm going to be honest, you've said something. So you're telling me the Dunmer were never the Kaimer? You've just erased the Kaimer. All right, then.
Oh, actually, by the way, I did something cool the other day. Just to end
you do a lot
off.
of cool things, mate.
Wow, thank you.
You're welcome.
So do you, mate. Abby was speaking to a man on the dating thing.
Are we speaking about this on the pod?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I don't think but the thing was, I know loads about the Lord of the Rings thing, so I was like, give me the phone.
Okay.
And I asked him like a really deep law question that's from like the Silmarillion, which is like a massive history book.
Okay.
And I was like, who deemed Melkor Morgoth after he stole the light of the Silmarils?
Obviously.
From the Fëanor's vault.
Was it Frodo?
No, it's Fëanor.
Ah, Pippin.
This was a long time before Lord of the Rings.
Pippin.
But do you know what? He knew it, and I was like, he's a keeper.
Fair enough, suck his dick.
Like,
give him the one ring, am I right? Oh, God. Sorry,
that's their choice. Hopefully.
Then it's a different conversation.
Then we're reading Eigengrau by Penelope Skinner.
Bro thinks he's Mark.
No, but he's a keeper if he knows. That was deep law.
Wow.
Do you know, that's like if you ask someone about ESO law, when they've like, and they said they like Skyrim, and you ask them an ESO question, and they know it.
Fairs. You know what?
I'm hearing wedding bells.
I can't replicate bell sounds.
And I'm hearing the end of the podcast.
Oh!
Bells end. That could have been good for me.
Oh.
I'm just not on it today. Wow.
Yeah, me neither.
Have you heard? I hope you've enjoyed this week's Definitely Serious.
I haven't.
I've been Kieran. He's been Joe.
And I have enjoyed it.
And this has been
Definitely Serious.
Too serious.